Libra, welcome to your December 2024 horoscope, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this astrological forecast. Libra, get ready for a slower start this month, with Mercury retrograde in your 3rd house until December 15th. Expect some delays in communication, travel, and maybe even a few mix-ups with friends or neighbors. Just be patient. It'll clear up soon. Then Mars goes retrograde on December 6th in your 11th house, which could bring up some tensions around friendships, group activities, or long-term goals. On December 24th, we'll have Jupiter squaring off with Saturn, creating some pressure between optimism and realism. This is the biggest astrological event of the month, so if you're feeling torn between expanding your horizons and sticking to practical goals, know that it's the energy at play. And finally, there is a special treat, 2 new moons this month. The second one on December 30th, known as the Black Moon, lands in Capricorn and lights up your 4th house. It's a great time to set New Year's intentions around home, family, and creating a strong emotional foundation. On January 11th, the lunar nodes are gonna change signs. 2025 is gonna be a great opportunity to make a fresh start. Next month, we're gonna discuss what areas of your life will be highlighting during 2025. We're gonna start breaking down the aspects of this month of December 2024, but first, if you like a personal reading, go to davidosorio.co or visit the link in the description of this video. On December 1st, the new moon in Sagittarius lights up your 3rd house of communication, learning, and daily interactions, offering Libra a fresh start in how you connect, share ideas, and pursue knowledge. New moons are ideal for setting intentions, and with Sagittarius' expansive, optimistic energy, this one encourages you to think big, get curious, and broaden your perspective. With both Mercury retrograde and the new moon lighting up your communication zone, you're in a unique position to transform how you connect with others. Focus on meaningful, thoughtful interactions. This could be a time for real growth if you stay open and patient. On December the 6th, Mars goes retrograde in Leo until February 23rd, 2025. Transit in the 11th house. Mars retrograde in your 11th house brings a deep introspective energy to your social life, long-term goals, and friendships. The 11th house represents your networks, alliances, and aspirations. So Mars, the planet of action and drive going retrograde here, could feel like hitting the pause button on some of these areas. Mars retrograde in the 11th house can stir up old conflicts or unresolved tensions within your social circles. If there have been simmering issues with friends or within groups, they might bubble to the surface now. This transit gives you a chance to approach these situations differently, allowing for healing and realignment rather than aggression or avoidance. Evaluate the people you surround yourself with. Are they supporting your growth, or are there imbalances that need addressing? Use this time to clarify the role each connection plays in your life. If tensions arise within groups, avoid impulsive reactions. Mars retrograde encourages you to handle conflicts thoughtfully, allowing time to understand the deeper issues rather than pushing for a quick resolution. Before we continue with this astrological forecast, feel free to leave a comment, tell me how are you doing, how the energies have been flowing during this time. It's really important to read your feedback, and it's a great way to support this channel. When Venus enters Aquarius and lights up your 5th house, get ready for an exciting and unconventional shift in your love life, creativity, and self-expression. The 5th house governs romance, joys, and all things playful, and Venus, your ruling planet, is all about beauty, attraction, and harmony. Aquarius brings a fresh, unconventional vibe to romance. Instead of the usual routines, you might find yourself drawn to unique or eccentric individuals or feel inspired to break free from traditional dating dynamics. December 7th is said to be an intensely transformative day for Libras, especially in matters of the heart and creativity. With Venus conjunct Pluto in Aquarius, in your 5th house of romance, creativity, and pleasure, And Neptune going direct in the same house, you're in for a deep, potentially life-changing experience in love, self-expression, and inspiration. On December 15th, the full moon in Gemini illuminates your ninth house of higher learning, beliefs, travel, and personal growth. This full moon brings a culmination to themes around expanding your worldview, exploring new perspectives, and pursuing intellectual or spiritual growth. If you've been working toward a specific educational goal like studying a topic or completing a course, this full moon could bring a sense of achievement. Perhaps you've recently traveled or immersed yourself in a different culture, and now you're ready to integrate those experiences into your life. With Mercury in your third house, you're feeling sharper and more focused, especially in conversations, writing, and decision making. Now, there is a bit of tension with the full moon squaring Neptune in your sixth house of work, routines, and health. This square could add a layer of confusion or even some wishful thinking around practical matters. You might feel pulled between your big ideas, the ninth house, and the nitty-gritty of your daily life, the sixth house. Maybe you've been dreaming big but struggling to find the practical steps to make it happen. Neptune can make things feel foggy, so try to stay grounded and realistic when it comes to any big plans or changes you're considering. Write down any beliefs or views that you feel have been holding you back. Acknowledge any that feel limiting or outdated, and let yourself release them. On December 24, we have the most important aspect of the month, Jupiter in Gemini Square Saturn in Pisces. First, we're gonna discuss how this aspect is gonna affect the collective. When Jupiter in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces, it creates a big of a push-pull energy in the air. Globally, this is like a cosmic tug-of-war between big ideas and cautious realism. Here is the vibe in a nutshell. With Jupiter in chatty Gemini, there is a surge of curiosity and interest in new ideas, connections, and learning. But Saturn in sensitive Pisces adds a bit of a break, making sure we don't get too carried away. People and societies might want to explore new directions, but they also feel cautious, wondering if those dreams are actually realistic. Jupiter in Gemini loves sharing info and talking things through. But with Saturn in dreamy Pisces, there could be a sense of what's real and what's not. Information might be all over the place, leading to mixed messages. There is a need to sift through what's true and what's wishful thinking. There could be conflicts between the free flow of information, Jupiter in Gemini, and attempts to control and restrict that information, Saturn in Pisces. Also, challenges in education and learning and balancing ideals with reality. This aspect encourages us to find a balance between our ideals and the practical steps needed to achieve them. It's a call to integrate expansive thinking with realistic planning, even on a global scale. On a more personal level, Libra, the square between Jupiter and Saturn can feel like a tug-of-war. You might feel torn between wanting to dive into exciting new projects and feeling weighed down by the routines and duties of everyday life. This energy asks you to find a middle ground using your day-to-day structure, 6th house, to support your growth and exploration, 9th house. On December 30th, the second new moon of the month arrives in Capricorn, illuminating your 4th house of home, family roots, and emotional foundations. This new moon is particularly special because it closes out the year, offering a perfect time to set grounded intentions for the new year with a focus on security, stability, and a deeper sense of belonging. With Capricorn's grounded, hardworking energy influencing your 4th house, this new moon encourages you to think about your foundations and the emotional home base that supports you. It's a time to evaluate your physical environment, family relationships, and inner emotional stability. You may feel drawn to create a stronger sense of security at home, both physically and emotionally, setting goals around building a sanctuary that feels nurturing and safe. Since this new moon falls so close to the new year, is the perfect moment to integrate grounding practices into your life. You could make a vision board for your ideal home life, set specific goals for family connections, or create a cozy self-care corner in your living space where you can reflect and unwind throughout the year. This is a good time to manifest anything that has to do with family matters and home improvement or buying your first home. The second new moon of December, just before New Year's, is your invitation to set the tone for 2025 in a deeply grounded, intentional way. Consider this as a new year, new foundation approach. Happy New Year, Libra! Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you like this video. If that's the case, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to go to the bell icon and activate all the notifications so that way you don't miss anything. Also, check your rising sign because this combined with your sun sign can help you a lot to understand better how all of these aspects are going to play out in your personal life. Alright, Libra, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.